Welcome, everybody. Welcome back to Iggy's Loudmouth podcast, man. It's been a minute since I sat down and got to get on camera and talk, and this is exciting. This is a good one. First of all, thank you all for all the follows and all the likes and all the shares. Great year last year. Starting this year off great. And I wanted to come back in this year, really definitely focused on Chattanooga. I've kind of been that way, but definitely more so with entrepreneurship, businesses, things that's going on around the city that's I feel like should get highlighted. And this is was all my connections kind of come naturally, and I feel like this was a great one because I was at the BEC Awards last month, and we had some empty seats at our table. And some very beautiful women came and sat down out of nowhere and introduced themselves, and I introduced myself, and here we are. So I'm excited about it. So I'm going to let them introduce themselves, and then we'll get into these questions that I got, conversations that I want to have, and get it going. So we'll start from my side and go down.
I'm Deasia. I own Luxury Beauty Bar and Lux Studios.
I'm Tamara and Deasia. I owner of True Closet and part owner of True Angel Boutique.
And I'm Angela, owner of Angel Apparel, and me and Nikki, Tamara, is True Angel Boutique.
All right. Man, listen, y'all gotta come with a little more. I am this, I am that. Man, talk about what y'all do. You know what I'm saying? Follow me here. This is what we got going on. I want to hear all that.
Okay.
I'm all about that. This is Loudmouth. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm trying to. I want y'all. I'm all about like speaking yourself up. If nobody gonna do it, you gotta do it.
Gotcha.
I do it all the time. You feel me? I make sure I know. People know how I feel about myself. So yeah. So y'all want to redo that?
Let's redo.
Let's
Start
redo.
on that end.
Okay, start. We'll come down. All right.
I'm Angela. I'm owner of Angel Apparel, and me and Nikki came together to join our businesses to make True Angel Boutique. I'll let Deasia tell her how the true part came in. But far as me, the angel came in because my daughter passed away a year and a half ago, and this lovely young lady here said you got to do something with that pain, and she brought up the idea of finishing what my daughter started, which she had her own business with it was Wasted by RJW. And she brought up the idea to continue what she was doing, which is continue the waist training and also add on athletic wear, gym wear, which was what Jada was into. So I dove into that, which I feel like it helped me to heal. So I'm eternally thankful for her and Deasia for talking me into doing that. And it helped me to deal with some of the pain that I was feeling because I felt like me and my daughter was doing it together. So that's where the angel comes from on the end of mine. So.
Right. See, that's boy. That's so much better. All right.
So I'm Tamara. You can follow me on Tamara Daniel, True Closet, and True Angel Boutique, Instagram, Pretty Nikki 423. We look. Yes, Pretty Nikki 423. We located at 6160 Shaliford Road, Suite 102, right next to Luxury Beauty Bar.
I'm Deasia. I'm the owner of Luxury Beauty Bar and Lux Solo Suites. I've been in business for 3 years. You can follow me on Luxury Beauty Bar on Facebook, Instagram, Luxury Beauty Bar. And my name on Facebook is Deasia Monique Daniel.
There we go. All right. Well, that's why I'm glad we met. There's a beautiful story in this. You know what I mean? And I first of all, condolences. Let's tell you that in person. I heard about the story, but I will say, I think it's crazy how life works. You know what I mean? When something like that happens and it leads you to look at yourself, but also you get a community built around you. You know what I mean? And I think it's beautiful to hear that happened and sprouted into this. You know what I mean? Where y'all I can feel the energy in here. It's a lot of love. It's a lot of, I can feel it. I felt it when I walked in. So
I always say that I feel like they saved me. So I feel like they gave me something to dive into and to keep busy versus just sitting in the house dying.
absolutely. Well, so where did the true come about? So I got the angel side.
So the truth came about in 2020.
Okay.
I lost my son.
Okay.
And I was 6 months.
Okay.
And I started a Mere True hair collection because I similar to Angel's story, and I just wanted, to turn my pain into a purpose. So I started a hair company, and then after that, I started True Closet, which is a boutique that I passed down to my mother.
Yeah.
And that's basically, where it came from. My son passed, and he didn't make it, and I didn't want to sit around, just, crying and just, going into depression because that's where it was going. And I always, wanted to own my own salon. So after that, doors just started opening for me, and I ended up getting Luxury Beauty Bar, and now I'm at Lux Solo Suite. So just passed it down to my beautiful mom.
Yeah, that's awesome, man. So y'all like, y'all built something off that. You know what I mean? Off the names, off the loss, and off the games. You know what I mean? I think it's a beautiful thing that y'all can kind of breathe life into them still through this, and I think that's very inspiring too to see what that brought together. So at the boutique, um, what throughout the day? What's the highlights of the day? Let's go through that.
The highlights of the day.
Yeah, the highlights of the day. When it starts and how it ends on a normal basis.
So the boutique is more like a hangout spot.
Yeah.
Like it's like a hangout spot. It is. Like seriously, like it's like a hangout spot because like we, it's calming, it's soothing. We have wine, so like it's more like a hangout spot. It's a vibe. Like you just want to just be there because it's a vibe. So like we have people just come in and hang out. Like literally. Like, and we get a lot of business from next door at the beauty salon and stuff. So it's like a revolving door.
Yeah, I was about to say, it feels like y'all pass off the patrons or pass off the people.
Because that's the good thing about it because we also have nail tech people. And then we have people waiting. So our doors always open. So because we're open Thursday, Friday, Saturday, which is the busy times with the salon and the nail tech. So we have a lot of, it's like a revolving door. We have a lot of, people that come in and out, and business has been good since we opened.
Okay. All right, good. I was going to ask, like, how do y'all feel about, like, owning a black business in 2025? And do you feel like the support is there? Do you feel like, what would you ask of the community? You know what I mean? In that way, even locally, but also on a bigger scale, too.
I feel like having a black business, I feel like it has its ups and its downs, but I feel like whatever you put into your business, that's what you get. It's going to come out. I feel like as far as the support, I feel like if everybody stopped kind of being in competition and just, really just
how
come
often
together.
I hear that here? I hear that a lot.
It's because everybody feel like they're in competition. Like, I would say with me doing hair, like next door, like we all come together. Like, we don't be like, oh, well, she do hair better than me. Like, if one of us, down on something or can't do something, we pick each other up. And I feel like this should be like in the boutique, industry. It really any industry, honestly. But I just feel like if it was more so not like no competition, I feel like it'd be more support. Yeah. Or it's like, oh, I don't like her, I ain't gonna support her. Like, that's just, how it is. But I feel like if they just, kind of cut out the competition, I feel like it'd be a lot of support.
What do you think, how you think you could cut out some of the competition? You know what I mean? Or that feeling of that? What do you think would help?
That's a good question.
Yeah.
Good question.
But I can answer that. Because Shay from Chattanooga Fashion, she has these mix and mingles. She has some mix and mingles like when it comes to like the beauty industry, like the barbers, the boutique. So we also like I think that's a good way. Like I met a lot of different people, and I feel like a lot more of those like with different people like in the same industry would kind of help as well. Like so, I think like something like that, like what she does, but more, I think it would be good.
Okay. Yeah. For sure. For sure. I definitely think like building a platform for people to meet, kind of connect. Anytime you can network is a great way to grow. I do feel like I hear it a lot. I mean, in Chattanooga, there's I want to say crabs in a barrel, but not really. I mean, there's like a lot of competition of like, this is who's better. I'm even in the entertainment, even in like the music scene. You know what I mean? You'll have people throwing the same shows the same day. It's like, why don't y'all come together and do a show together? You know what I mean?
Everybody's good. I feel like everybody's good at something.
Yeah.
And somebody's bad at something. So I feel like, we can all eat. That's just how I look at it. Then it just being like a competition.
Yeah. That's good. I'm all about eating. Definitely together. So, as a family business, what is the biggest advice for those wanting to start a business with a family member or even a friend, but definitely a family member? Speaking of family.
Are you serious?
Hey, you can't be in the podcast. Okay, Mama's son. Go sit down.
I think you just always gotta keep the business and the family. Yeah. I feel like if you keep it separate, it flows.
What's the advice?
I feel like it's the type of relationship you have with a family member because I feel like we work well together. Like we work real well together. Like
do y'all have do you feel like y'all bond as a mother and daughter transfers well into that? Yeah.
Yeah, I do. Yeah.
Like, do you feel like if she was to say, I feel like this is the direction we need to go, you'll be like, okay.
Yeah, she listens. She listen for the most part.
All right, good.
Yeah. And if I feel like, well, because that ain't the way or how I feel, I'm gonna speak my opinion. But I also, she make her own decision, and I'm gonna give her feedback. And I feel like if she going a wrong direction, or if I feel like, hey, I give my opinion and she take it.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, I feel like she said, to piggyback off, I feel like it's the type of relationship because I feel like a lot of people don't go into family business because they don't trust nobody.
Yeah.
But I would say, based on the relationship, and then I just feel like they gotta have the same, drive as you with being, a family member because you can't go into business with everybody.
Yeah,
that's one thing I don't learn. Like, you can't you can have the money and then but it got to be on the same page because it's not gonna work. But for the most part, I mean, I'm young, so I'm still learning. So I know a lot more business than she does. So I go to my mom and like, no, I'm not feeling this, and I ask her for feedback.
Yeah.
Just going with my gut. So it worked out perfect so far.
Yeah, I like listening to the gut. I'm big about that. Do you feel like it's important? You've been kind of blended in well with that as well.
I feel like they family, to me. So I think, like Deasia was saying, it's got to be with somebody you trust, and I trust these ladies, and I know they got my best interests. So
yeah, that's key. I have been through it with the podcast, so I understand. You know what I mean? I think when you have a vision, that's where you kind of struggle, because if you have a vision and somebody don't align with that, or they not putting in the same work, or they not putting in the same energy behind it, it's hard to work with them. So that's key about having a trust to find somebody that you can work with through that. You know what I mean? So that's good. Yeah.
It kind of done took me under their wing because I don't know anything. So they kind of just done had to.
So how long have you been involved? The entire.
We just opened up True Angel Boutique December the 15th. And I think, I don't think I was doing much before that besides her showing me what I need to do. Mm-hmm. But she just been, since I started, kind of just baby stepping me along the way because I didn't know anything. So
That's good though. That's good. Do you feel like
she been busy?
what's something you picked up already? What's a learning?
It's ups and downs in business, and she's always getting on me about, kind of like what Deasia was saying, what you put into it is what you're going to get out of it. And I get down on and feel like I'm not doing enough. And she got to, give me some tough love. Like, you could be doing this, you could be, doing that, post, So, yeah.
Tough love. I mean, it's 3 late. If it was 3 dudes, that would be a pause moment. That's not a pause. So what do you feel is needed in Chattanooga for the growth of Black enterprise, Black business? Is there good room right now, or is there more room to grow? Yeah, I feel with that. Like, what is needed?
I always feel like it's more room to grow.
Yeah.
But like you can't never stop learning. Especially with, just being self-taught, in some sources. Like I just kind of it was kind of handed to me basically with the business, and I just learned as I go. I just learned as I go. But I feel like it's always room to grow. With just people meeting new people, meeting different brands and stuff, and more people. So I feel like it is.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think it's room to grow. We actually been going to like a lot of stuff that Shay has. With the seminars and the Black businesses and the speakers. So we kind of get a lot out of that, and I think we should have more of those because it's real informative, real educational. So you actually get a lot out of those seminars, and I think she has it like 2 or 3 times a year. But if somebody would come in and have more of those, I think that would help with the Black business as well.
Okay. Do y'all feel like the things that highlight Black businesses here do a good job at it?
They can do a lot more.
That was a good question.
Yeah, they can do a lot more, especially with the younger crowd.
Yeah.
I would be person. I would say with the younger crowd. I feel like, not saying it in a bad way, but I feel like more older people get highlighted than.
I definitely feel that. That's for sure.
And that's
Why do you think that is?
I honestly think because older people get out, and mingle and mix well than, more like the younger folks. And I feel like they got, connects because they done been in the industry longer than the youth. So, and younger people don't really get out and have conversations with people. You might be sitting next to a billionaire, and you never don't know because you don't open up your mouth and just, talk about your business, talk about your brand versus, the older people, For instance, hi, I'm Tamara on, True Closet, and it's just more, she's, how can I say this?
More seasoned.
But she's marketing too. You're marketing. We don't really, younger folks really don't market. It's kind of like word of mouth.
Yeah.
Or it's just, I don't know if I want to do that because I'm, we kind of be more scared and nervous because we not, we just not used to it. So I feel like it could be more with the younger crowd.
Yeah.
Because a lot of young people, I would even say me, I'm scared to, talk in front of a lot of people.
Yeah.
And a lot of people don't know customer service or,
Definitely
talking
service,
either, in front of people, what older people do. And I feel like they'll rather deal with older people than younger people.
Yeah. Well, you're doing a good job talking.
Well, thanks.
I'll tell you that. Yeah, I definitely see that. I feel like, I think younger people do marketing a lot. They live in a different world online. It's a lot of TikToks. And I think word of mouth, I've kind of, at least in my generation, there's a blend. So I'm able to do it in person, but also online a little bit too, because I kind of know both worlds. I do feel like word of mouth is a lot more valuable because you build real relationships with people. They meet you in person, like you said. You could be sitting next to somebody that could really help you, and like you don't even know it unless you introduce yourself or highlight yourself. Like so I think I think you kind of hit it on the head as far as that goes, and how it can help. Because I do feel like a lot of older and a lot of like people that are more established, and we know they constantly kind of get recycled in there.
Right.
And there's some great talent and great businesses and great entrepreneurs all over the place in Chattanooga, and and it shouldn't take having to dig and find them and be like, man, oh, you doing this? Oh man, why ain't you? I ain't never heard of that. I should hear that. You know what I mean? So I agree.
Things gone to social media, and our generation is not used to social media. Yeah. So, and all the advertising is, like you said, TikTok and Instagram. Yeah. So, we having to learn, all of that stuff.
Do you feel like you adjusting to that pretty good?
I'm trying. Yeah. I learned how to make a reel, so I done start making reels, so I'm excited about that. But I have a lot to learn when it comes to all that social media stuff, and like you saying, talking on camera and doing all that. That's definitely not something I'm used to doing.
Yeah. I mean, and there's ways to market without necessarily having to show face all the time. You know what I mean? It is good to, at least in my opinion, it is good to build a relationship with your customers by showing your face and getting to see who it is that that they supporting. You know what I mean? And that's kind of why I started the podcast from the beginning. It was because I wanted to do that. I wanted for people to see. Oh, I never knew that this is why it's called True Closet or a True Angel. You know what I mean? Like now I do. I just was going because I liked it. You know what I mean? So. I've always tried to use this platform for that and get people to know who's behind the scenes and what where their heart is for real. So.
Bet you've met some very interesting people.
I have. I've been. He been there. We've done some like live shows where it's kind of like I'm pop up in there, and that's the craziest ones. People come up and say crazy stuff, but or real things. They'll say get something off their chest. You know what I mean? That's happened too. So it's been pretty cool.
The videos, but I feel like we should post more of like videos of ourselves because I feel like just as like we're doing here, you don't really know, these people, and you going into you like I don't really know, but I feel like if you put more, about yourself or just really videos. Really, I feel like the pictures it's okay, but I feel like videos is kind of the thing now, and you get to know more about them and yourself. So I agree with you on the videos. So. Yeah. Because you get to see, okay, I didn't know that about him, or he's really cool. Then versus you just sitting here like,
picture,
I don't know him. Yeah, so or like, so I agree with you.
Yeah.
On that.
How do y'all feel about Chattanooga Fashion? I put this in here as one of the questions.
I'm not a fashionista, so that's definitely not my lane. So I have no idea.
Chattanooga Fashion. I mean, coming from my age, because, it's okay.
Yeah. I feel like there's always been like, I don't know. I don't know what we not really.
No, like we're not just known for
we're
like.
We're not really known for the fashion. But there are some people that feel like we have fashion, like a store. See, you know what I'm saying?
I mean, I feel like it's okay. I mean, it's pretty good. I mean, everybody got their own style. Yeah. So I feel like everybody got their own style. Everybody dress different. So some people put that shit on, and some people are just like, girl, what you got that on?
Yeah.
So.
Okay.
I feel like it's okay. Yeah.
Yeah. What can make it better? What do you think fashion is missing here? I feel like it's missing more individuality. I think there is a lot of people that do have their own style, but a lot of times people do what everybody else is doing. And I feel like fashion is all about individuality, and that's
I agree. Everybody dresses the same.
Yeah.
They don't. Everybody
Yeah.
dresses the same here.
Yeah.
Especially with the different, brand of the boutiques and stuff. Like we dress all the
Yeah,
same.
I feel like there should be some difference.
I agree. Like I feel like they just go off what's trending at the moment, then everybody else has it on.
Yeah, but fashion is more about you're supposed to be pushing the trend, not catching the trend.
Yeah.
If you're catching the trend, you're not really. I don't think you're not really on fashion. So.
Yeah.
So anyways, I mean, I ain't no fashion guru or nothing like that, but I feel like I put that shit on at the award show.
Yeah, but everybody's different though. You did, but everybody got their own style.
Yeah, they do. Like, I feel like we all.
Oh yeah, I'll definitely put it on.
Like, I feel like, I feel like everybody got their own style. So, like, for me, like, I'm extra. So.
We're extra.
So I feel like I'm gonna stand out the most because of course I'm extra. So
your dress was you had to like carry it. You had the trail.
Yes.
Yeah. I mean, it was beautiful though.
Yeah.
But it was extra.
Yeah.
So
I had to be extra.
Ain't nothing wrong with that. You won. So you
Yes, indeed.
You won?
Yes.
So it worked out.
Yes.
Everybody saw the fit.
Yes.
You know what I mean? So what is something you want to see with the True Angel brand this year?
I'll let you go first.
As far as me, I want my business to grow. I think I'm kind of finding my purpose in what I'm doing. So I want that to continue. I want to do something more on like a mental health side of what I'm doing because I got my daughter's side with the activewear, the waist trainers, but what I'm going through is mental right now. So I kind of want to push like, mental health, even if I don't feel it. Like you can look down at what you're wearing and see, have something on to say, keep going, hang in there. So that's kind of what I want to, push towards doing. So I'm just trying to figure it out because I got the ideas in my head. So I'm just trying to, listen to God on which direction or what I should do. So.
Well, good luck. I do Mental Health Monday every Monday. I don't know if you knew that already. So yeah, I do an episode every Monday, but I'm about to kind of switch it up. I got some news about that, and I'll go ahead and say here. I'm getting a show on UTC Radio once a month for mental health for an hour.
Congratulations.
So yeah, thanks. So, but yeah, like I said, whenever you're ready, come on. We'll talk about it. Get it all out. Let everybody hear a story on that side, on the radio side. But yeah, I encourage you in that. So good luck. What about you?
I'm just kind of adding to my brand. I'm working on my website, so and just adding. So as I add, like the business is growing. So yeah. So yeah.
Okay. This addition, I like that.
Yeah, sure.
I would say for my business, what was the question again?
What is something you want for the brand this year?
For my brand, I want to have my salon full, and I also want to open up like a nonprofit for like mentoring like younger people my age to kind of set them up to have their own salon, own business, work on customer service skills, how to build your brand, and really kind of just give back to the community, honestly, and that's really about it, make 6 figures, keep going, but I do want to give back to the community because I feel like a lot of young girls don't really have like the drive.
Yeah, I think you would be great to do that. You know what I mean? Especially with what you have to do on a daily basis personally, and then how everything came about, and just just spreading that. You know what I mean? I think that would be great.
So that's what I want to do.
All right, well, good luck. Let me see the next. Oh yeah, do y'all feel? So women's fashion is obviously around here very strongly. Hair, dresses. Do y'all feel like women's fashion, specifically Black women's fashion, is more accepted or less accepted
I think it's accepted.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
I think so.
What you think? You look like.
I guess. I don't know,
Yeah.
but when you say accepted, what are you meaning?
I mean as far as like the freedom to express, the freedom to like to wear certain things and not be looked at a certain way, or the freedom to not wear certain things and not be looked at a certain way.
I say it's up and down. It just depends on where you at, honestly.
Yeah.
Because I can say you can go in the club and we're gonna be real. You gonna be like, oh, why does she got that on?
Yeah.
Right or wrong.
Yeah.
So I feel like it just depends on where you're going, honestly, because yeah.
So
and
there's
you
like
also got to look at the age difference.
That's
because like.
Yeah. So why do you feel like that versus what? I feel like there's a difference.
It's a difference because I'm older. You know what I'm saying? So like, of course, I'm around a different type of crowd than her. Mm-hmm. So like, I feel like we just,
You feel like it's more why do you feel like that is for? Did you not used to feel that way? Or have you always kind of felt that way?
Honestly, I've never really just been into it like that until I got my boutique, because I've always just kind of had my own style. So it was just like different once I got my own boutique, because I feel like I've always had my own style. So like people be like, I really kind of sell accessories. I'm not a real clothes person. I don't sell a lot of clothes because I can put a plain outfit on and dress it up with my accessories. So I feel like with that, like I feel like it's always it's never kind of been up and down because of my age group. I think it's kind of more different for them because it's just different because of the age group difference.
Yeah, okay.
I look at it a little different. I don't think it's accepted overall because we got so many different body types.
Yeah. Well, I say that because there was like recently there was like a coach, and she had, beautiful. I mean, she had a appropriate dress, but she coached women's teams. I can't remember the name of the team right now, but her picture went viral because she had a thing, she had a fatty. So, but she had it appropriate.
But if another woman put that on,
you wouldn't even say nothing. So
I say it just depends.
It depends, but overall, like all the races, what they would put on, it wouldn't look like, why did she wear that to school? But I seen her; she was beautiful too.
Yeah, I agree. Speaking of which, black men, how can we, now speaking for the black men here, be more supportive to y'all? Especially in the business space, but more specifically in a black woman business space.
Well, I sell men's cologne, men's wallet, so I try to cater to the men. I try to make sure they come in and want to buy, and we got we have wine for the women, but we also got shots for the guys.
What kind of shots?
Brown, we got Hennessy.
Ooh.
Yeah, like men love Hennessy. Ooh. So and we have the Don Julio, we have the Reposado and the Blanco. So
you selling me right now.
That's why people want to hang out.
That's why they want to come hang out. So it's a vibe.
Nah, Julio. I mean, you are inviting us with that, and that's lovely. Yeah. But what can we do without having to be invited? I feel like, what would you want us to do? Not on your end.
I think they can. Men could just support. And just show us support, even if they come in and we're not selling anything for men. Buy something for your mother, your sister, your daughters.
I'll go in shops to kind of just look around and see, all right, this might be something.
Or even advice, like, why don't y'all start selling this, or we would like, this, would you give us some ideas on what we should add to our business?
And we do have a lot of men come in, especially like Valentine's Day. know, and like Mother's Day coming up. So we have like a lot of men come through, you know, around those holidays, and they shop.
Yeah.
They do.
That's good.
So yeah, like we had more men than anything this Valentine's Day.
Okay.
You know, and I've been selling baskets for a while, so like men are my number one customers. Like for Valentine's Day and Mother's Day, like yeah.
Hey, that's great.
We'll be selling baskets for Mother's Day. She got a mama.
Yeah, I do have a mama.
Come on in and get our basket.
And if y'all give me a couple shots, I'll definitely.
Oh yes, we will. Like yes, we will. Especially like around the holidays, like we really like. It's really a vibe because we have like we start in the morning with the mimosas, and then we go into the evening with the wine and the shots. So yeah.
Okay. All right. Well, that's good to hear. I mean, I feel like a lot of times men in general, you know, anytime we see women, I can speak for this. I see a lot of men anytime they see women being successful, not really speaking on it the way I like or support. And I won't say that's every man. I won't say that's every man because there are men that support, but I find a lot of men that support that's their wife or that's their girlfriend. And this is more so like men that just come to support without nothing to gain out of it. You know what I'm saying? Without nothing to be, oh, that's my girl, that's somebody I'm trying to holler at, or that's my wife. You know, just see what y'all doing, come pull up, support it. You know?
We have had some men, you know, to just come just to support. So
yeah, that's good to hear then. Yeah, that's more. I mean, I think, I'm not saying we don't do a good job, but I do feel like
it could be more.
Better. The way y'all feel about, you know, some of these things is how I feel about that.
I agree. It definitely could be more support on that end.
Well, I think we'll wrap it up. That's all my questions.
All right.
It was lovely to have y'all. Do y'all want to kind of share yourself, the follow pages, all that again? Hours y'all open? What's happening over here?
So we got Luxury Beauty Bar next door. We have locticians, braiders, lash techs. We're open Monday through Sunday. You can follow us on Facebook at Luxury Beauty Bar. You also can follow me. I'm a natural hairstylist. I do wigs, sew-ins, I sell hair. Deasia Monique Daniel, and then we also have Lux Solo Suites next door with 3 nail techs, a tattoo artist, and the lovely boutique. So come shop, and you can follow us on Facebook at Lux Solo Suites.
Yeah, you got a lot going on.
So we had Lux Solo Suite, 6160 Charlotte Road, Suite 102, of course, next to Luxury Beauty Bar. Open Thursday from 3 to 7 and Friday, Saturday from 12 to 8.
Okay.
Oh, and you can follow us on True Angel Boutique on Facebook, True Closet on Facebook, and Tamara and Deasia on Facebook, and on Instagram, Pretty Nikki 423.
Okay, and
Pretty Nikki 423. Hey, when you come up, get that on the chain.
Please.
Put it on the chain.
Okay.
my information is the same with True Angel Boutique. My Instagram is ANoel2000. My Facebook is Angela Hicks, and my website is angel_apparel.com.
Okay. All right. Well, I'd love to have you on. This was wonderful, man. Thank y'all for coming. I feel like, you know, I hope y'all enjoyed it. Yeah. You feel good?
I think I want to do another one.
And you know what? I think we're gonna be more relaxed next time because we know what to expect.
Yeah. I like to hear that. Thank y'all for coming for real, and I will be pulling up for Mother's Day. I can count me in on that.
Okay.
And
I'm selling Easter. We selling Easter baskets too for the kids.
Okay.
But it's limited. Okay. So, but yeah, we doing the Easter baskets. We're bringing the kids Easter baskets. Right, so yeah, we coming through with those.
All right, for sure. Yeah. All right, cool. Y'all heard that? Easter baskets. Pull up, and make sure y'all follow, share, like Iggy's Loudmouth Podcast on YouTube, Instagram, Facebook. Like I said, I've got the radio show coming. Let's Talk Coach every Wednesday with 423 Breezo, the boy, and Mental Health Monday every Monday. All right, we'll see y'all.